boy. Just kidding. What's good, YouTube? HaShiRaMaDaGoD here. Today we're gonna look at some blazing on what units can potentially, well, in my opinion, what unit will be introduced for the 4-year anniversary of Naruto Blazing. So first and foremost, before we even get into anything, let's go ahead and take a look into the release dates and what has already dropped for us. So I'm going to screen record my monitor so we can both look at it together here. Alright, so first things first, obviously the game came out August 24, 2016. They brought the fastest unit in the game at that time. Alright, so that's awesome. So if we scroll all the way down to August, well, this is what came for anniversary. No one other than Naruto Sage of Six Paths and Sasuke Sage of Six Paths. At that time, they were probably the best units in the game for PvP, with Naruto being the superior unit, but Sasuke being more, faster. I'm sorry, he's being faster and reduced chakra by 1, giving him the ability to be 3-6, where Naruto can get the same, but he will actually be 5-10 rather than 6-12. Okay, so those units were awesome. They're amazing. To this day, I still use this Sage of Six Paths Naruto because he gives ultra combo and he heals, and his ultimate is insane. The Sasuke, I mean, his buddy is nice, but is he useful to this day? It's situational, but there are better choices. So that's the first year anniversary. Going on into second year anniversary, the worst anniversary yet were these two. They brought the Blazing Fest, then the next week they gave us the Super Impacts. These units were amazing, broken. This Sasuke is still usable to this day for PvP and PvE. This Naruto, sad case, he's only just for PvE. This Sasuke, I've gotten him on a single during those times, 0.33 rates, and this Naruto, I've gotten him after 10 tries or so. The Super Impact units were amazing at that time, but it still sucks. This Naruto is 5'10", and this Sasuke is 4'8". Sasuke hits hard, and this Naruto is just not useful. The better two out of these, if they're usable to this day, neither, but I'd have to go with this Sasuke. Okay, going down to the third year anniversary, we have... Okay, I'm sorry. So we have the Kakashi and Obito. Honestly, these units didn't bring that much hype. I was disappointed. I was on the verge of leaving because we expected more changes, but that didn't happen. So they've given us this Obito and they've given us this Kakashi. Probably still one of the brokest. This Obito is by far the greatest healer in the game. Due to his first jutsu, he can heal consecutive, and those stack, capping at 25k, I think. 2,500. I'm sorry. This Kakashi is pretty much the bravery killer, once max dupe. Then they bought us these Blazing Bash units, which became broken. This is where most people left. Some people left here, but a lot of people left here because these characters were the most broken characters out there. This Naruto is still used. I barely see this Sasuke. So that's it on those units here. This was awesome, but that's it on those units. So now let's go back and take a look into a couple of things now. So in my personal opinion, I'd go with this Mada right here, and that's because he's the latest. He's 7 stars. He does nothing but damage. He pretty much nullifies almost everything except for chakra sealing and switch sealing. His sync skills, obviously you need to have all short range so he can sync. Get that sync skill for jutsu sealing. It can be done with Sasuke in the front, with Final Valley Sasuke in the front, this Madara, and the Blazing Bash Itachi, which is slow as hell. It's not even worth it. You'll never get a turn. So enough of that. 4th year anniversary, which units I think will be Madara and Hashirama. And that's because Naruto and Sasuke had their trends twice. Kakashi and Obito had theirs. Now it's Hashirama and Madara's time to go. And that's only because I feel those are the better units for hype. When bringing hype, it's either Naruto or Sasuke, Hashirama, Madara, possibly Indra and Ashura, and maybe Hagoromo and Hamura. Those are the only units that I can feel that can actually, you know, be up there for hype units for anniversary. I don't feel like anyone else can be it. There are some others, but not as high as these two here. So let's go ahead and take a look into the abilities here. So we've already seen this Madara here. We already seen this Madara here. He's bringing the speed, he's bringing the defense, ignoring substitution. He has a 30% chance of chakra, 0 chakra required for ninjutsu, and the same will be for ultimate, but 40%. So Madara is mostly known for damage. So if Madara came as a unit, I'd expect him to, and this is just me, I expect Madara, and we're using this Madara because he's probably one of the latest and probably the best Madara version other than the Super Impact Madara, which is, this dude's a beast, man. If you haven't farmed him, I don't know what to tell you. That's a no-brainer. He would have definitely helped you out in this past Kage League. But this Madara, he pretty much one-shot anybody unit. It doesn't matter except for Kaguya. But if we're taking a look into the abilities, I can see this buddy skill for this Madara staying. 35% chance of, you know, 35% damage reduction. I can also see it being another ability like Jutsu Sealing. I only see it being Jutsu Sealing. I don't see it being anything else. Now when looking to the abilities, if he's a 6 or 7 star, we'll just go off of that. So I can already see him having Nullify Immobilization. I can also see him having damage reduction. What else? I can see one of his sync skills being a Jutsu Sealing resistance. Let's see here. So that's 3. What's another one? So when taking a look into it, I can see him having a chakra, like 40% chance of not consuming chakra, and that's 4. Obviously he's gonna ignore substitution. And what's another one? Which one did I miss here? And I can see, I mean, I can't see switch sealing. I can't put switch sealing at. Switch sealing just doesn't seem like that'll be the thing for him. And I can't I can see him not nullifies knockback. So you can't move him. Like some units will be do a jutsu and push them back. Well, this Madara, I don't see it happening to him. So those are the abilities, and if it's a 7 star, then I can see them maybe adding a chakra recovery ceiling. That's the only thing that I see here. Now, when taking a look into Hashirama, now right off the bat, man, if you haven't noticed, look, my name's right there. Favorite unit, he's on the side here, this way. Yeah. Right off the bat, nullify chakra ceiling, nullify immobilization, and jutsu sealing. Those 3 abilities. He has the damage reduction. They also got to give my man some insane healing. And what's those? And chakra 0% chance of chakra consuming, 0 chakra required. I can see that for the 6th ability. If he's 7th, I can see him maybe doing the ultimate. Now, when going back, I can see that Madara's... Alright, so this is how it has to be. So Madara's jutsu, if Madara has to have jutsus, his jutsus, I don't see it being anything other than bringing out that Susanoo for his first jutsu. Then... Well, I take that back. I can see him doing the massive fireball jutsu, which is AoE, which is just like Final Valley's Naruto's. Then for the ultimate, I can see it being a Susanoo, a different animation, bringing in new things. and then the latent skill, if he's 7-star, Kurama. He has to bring out Kurama. Now, what it does, I'm not really sure. I would get into detail, but that's a longer video. This one's already might be long. So Hashirama, I see nothing else but this man. So on the first jutsu, I can see it bringing out the deity gates, like Final Valley Sasuke's range, the top bar, or maybe it doesn't even have to be that range. We just need the insane range, because these are our anniversary units and they need to be broken, which previous anniversary units were broken and still are broken. Deity gates, that has a jutsu seal, man. Maybe jutsu sealing and chakra recovery sealing. I don't see it being anything else other than that. But that's what Hashirama does. So that's a regular jutsu. Now for the ultimate, what he can do is bring the wood dragon, wrap up. It can just be one unit. He can just wrap up one unit and have the golem punch it or some sort. And the ultimate, obviously, Sage Mode, Shishu Senju, AoE on the map. You know, attack reduction, health, and maybe chakra sealing. And he should be able to stay in Sage Mode for a certain amount of time. So that is the units and predictions that I feel like they should bring to the table for this 4th year anniversary. And I say this because everyone has had their chance. You know, everyone has a duo. Like, the only other duo that we don't have is Minato and Obito, but we've had so many Obitos, it's insane. So I just feel like these two would be the perfect units for the anniversary. So that's my honest opinion. If you have any questions, or who do you think would be the better anniversary units, you can just go ahead and comment that down below. Or if you don't, if you don't have a YouTube or anything or account, you can just go ahead and find me up here on Twitter and just reach out to me, man. I will definitely, respond back. Well, thanks for watching the video. Until the next time, see you on the next episode.